I discovered GameMaker a few weeks ago, and honestly, I was hooked from the start. I immediately started looking for resources to help me learn coding. And that's when I stumbled across Sarah Spalding's guide on creating an action RPG. I binge-watched the entire thing and completed it in about 2 weeks. Now armed with all that knowledge, I want to challenge myself a bit. So here's what I've been working on. The challenge is remaking my favorite game of all time, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Let's see if beginners can pull this off. First things first, of course, player movement and animation. I had to get all the sprite for the game, legally, of course, off the internet, because of course everything here is totally legal. Once I legally gathered everything, I moved on to coding the directional movement and animating the character. And honestly, I mostly just copied what I did in previous project. But if it works, why not reuse it? Then came the tile set. I wanted to include every single tile from the game, but that was an insane task. Unlike Game Boy Color games, where tiles are nice and clean at 16 by 16 pixels, this game's tiles is all over the place. So after seeing that I had 41 layers, only for the entrance, banging my head against the wall, I decided to go the easy route and just copy the entire room directly into my project. It's a lot faster that way. Since I'm kinda new to this, I know there's probably a way to make this a lot simpler, but here's what I did. I took a giant screenshot of the whole dungeon. I separated every room so that I could convert every room into a tile set. I tried to make a single tile set for the whole thing, but I don't know why the quality was horrendous. So I just did room by room. Then I simply take the whole room from the tile set and set them in the right place, as you can see. This took me way less time to do than the 1 hour almost that it took me just to do the entrance. If you know tricks that I obviously don't know, feel free to comment them below, I'll gladly appreciate it. I also created a little test space in the dungeon where I will be able to try out all the mechanics. Mechanics that I'm not quite sure how to do yet, like going up and down stairs, opening chest, getting item, using the item, and how to use keys, how to use switches to open door, the dark place in the dungeon that you need the lamp to illuminate that I still don't know how to do. There's a lot of tests that will be going on in this room. Now, one of the main things I wanted to nail was the camera movement. Just like in Link to the Past, I wanted the camera to stay locked within each room so you can't see what's next. I eventually got it working after some trials and error and a lot of guides. Now the camera stops at the edge, like it should, and transition to the other room. But of course, there's a catch. The camera transition between rooms is just instant, so I'll have to come back to that problem later, because I don't know. But hey, progress is progress, right? So that's where I'm at for now, still plenty to do. But the basics are coming together. If you're working on something similar, or if you're hooked on GameMaker on creating games, drop a comment below, and maybe we can troubleshoot together, who knows. So anyway, thanks for watching, you can subscribe if you want, and I'll see you in the next update.